welcome to Coloring with Shirley. I am Shirley and today we're going to be continuing on our elephant. This is the fourth part of our Coloring with me. If you would like to follow along, I have a playlist where you can follow from the beginning, and also there's a link below for you to get the printable for this elephant. Now, I'm hoping to finish this part today, and I went ahead and did this earlier in the week. We're gonna do the same thing on this side, so today we're gonna be doing this, and you guys can go ahead and do the other side if you haven't done it yet. So let's get into it. I really needed this session with you guys. I'm having a bit of a rough day with anxiety today, so it will be great to just spend this time and color along with you guys and just relax. So let's get started. Okay, I'm gonna start with 112, which is a pale yellowish color for this part of the elephant right here. We're gonna go with low pressure, just covering the entire space. I noticed I went over here, so I just want to erase that part. Right. Okay, so now I'm gonna take the golden 016 and I'm gonna go on this side of the tusk, and I'm gonna do medium pressure to light pressure. Loosen it up. And I'm just doing it on the bottom part of it to create that 3D and kind of like how the light is gonna hit on it. So if we were kind of looking at it, the light will be kind of on top of it, creating this light effect and shadow on the bottom. Okay, now I'm gonna take 111. I'm gonna concentrate on the corners. High pressure, loosen up. High pressure, loosen up. And there was this little part I didn't actually color with this color. Now I'm gonna do it here. High pressure, loosen up. Kind of doing the same thing to blend into the sides. High pressure and then loosen up to the sides, so it kind of blends the colors together. Okay, and now I'm gonna take 072, which is the darkest tone I'm using, and then I'm gonna create a shadow, kind of like this skin will create a shadow on the tusk. So I don't want, it's kind of medium pressure, and I don't want to kind of loosen up and blend it in, because I want kind of the shadow to be sharp, and you can really see it is the shadow from it. Okay, and then I'm going to create another shadow here, which I did the same thing here to kind of create the shadow of these hair things I made. And by the way, if you're new here, this elephant, I am an illustrator and I actually designed the elephant, and all the designs I'm gonna be using in the channel will be made by me, and I'll provide the links for it. Okay, now we're gonna go back to that golden 016 and do these parts here, medium pressure, medium pressure, and this kind of long golden stretch, all in medium pressure. As well as here. Here. Okay, now I'm gonna take my bright green 088, and that's gonna go on these kind of leaves here, medium pressure. Now with 005, I'm gonna create some shadows on those leaves. High pressure, loosen up. High pressure, loosen up. Same thing here. Okay. I want to take 134. Which is a pearlescent purple, and then with 047 I'm gonna create a shadow that is pretty sharp like the one we did here, not really loosen it up, just kind of high pressure, and then it creates that shadow. Same thing here. Alright, and with the same color I'm gonna go in the corner here, high pressure, and then loosen it up. I'm going kind of in these little corners in between things to create that depth. High pressure, loosen up. Okay. Now with the dark tone 072, I'm gonna create a shadow behind his skin here. So high pressure in the corner, right at the edge, and then loosen it up over all the colors. That creates depth right there. And then I want to create my shadows for these little hairs, so just kind of parallel to them. Alright. With 047 again, I want to go like in the corners. Of these curvy pearls, and create some shadow there. With the dark tone again, 072, I want to create a shadow here as well, and shadow here as well, so high pressure and then loosen up. Alright. Looking pretty good. Now with the green 088, I'm gonna go over these leaves and all of my leaves on this section, medium pressure. Okay, now with 005, I'm gonna go ahead and create the shadows on those leaves. So I'm gonna go under this one, high pressure, and then loosen up. High pressure, loosen up. Same thing here. I'm gonna start from here, high pressure, and then loosen it up. High pressure, loosen up. For this one down here, so this leaf ends here, so I'm gonna just make a line instead of loosen it up, because then I'm gonna cover the brighter green. So just a dark high pressure line right there. Okay, for the ones down here, I'm gonna make high pressure, loosen up a bit. This one, same thing. Same thing here, high pressure, loosen up. Kind of need to look around and see, kind of before you color, see where the leaves end, like the shape of the leaf, where they end and where the other one starts. Before you put any color, because otherwise you're gonna end up putting the shadow here and then it's not gonna make sense. Your eyes is not gonna make sense. So even though I made this design, I have to look and see where it starts and where it ends, because it kind of gets all blended with all the little detail. Okay, looks pretty good to me. Now I'm going back to that golden 016. And I'm gonna use it for these parts. Medium pressure. I was a little concerned I wasn't gonna be able to do the color with me today, because I've been working a lot on my commission, and then I have carpal tunnel and it was hurting pretty good yesterday. I had to take a day off and I thought I wasn't gonna be able to color today, but thankfully it feels a little better and I'm able to do it for you guys. And for me, I'm starting to feel a lot better. I hope you guys, if you were having a little anxiety, this is helping you as much as it's helping me. So now I'm gonna take 047 and I'm gonna go on those golden parts and create that shadow. High pressure, loosen up. High pressure, loosen up. High pressure, loosen up. And then I miss part here, so going back with the golden 016 and then high pressure, loosen up. All right, now I'm going to take 034 and I'm going to work medium pressure on these flowers. Okay, and 1, 3, 4. Gonna create some purple here in the center of the flowers, the ones that show the center, these ones don't. Then with 1, 5, 7, I want to create some shadow. So high pressure, loosen up, high pressure, loosen up. These ones I'm gonna go in between high pressure and then loosen up. This is 1, 5, 7. I can't remember if I already said that. High pressure, loosen up, and here in the corner. Same thing between petals. Alright. Now I'm going to take my 108, which is my gray, and I'm gonna go on these bars where the elephant skin shows. So I'm going medium pressure. I'm gonna leave this space here because I want to color it purple probably. Alright, now with 096, I'm gonna go on those corners and do high pressure and loosen up so I can create some depth. Kind of just in the corner, and since the space is so small, you don't want to go like all around in the edge, or it's just gonna color the whole thing. So just the corners and then high pressure and loosen up. Okay, over here too, just in the corner, and then kind of go over some parts with the 072 just to make sure everything has a shadow and it looks more 3D. So same thing, high pressure and then loosen it up. I want to kind of go around his trunk to create that 3D effect. Make it look a little more round. Okay guys, oh, I'm missing one little part, which is this purple flower. So I'm gonna use 134 and I'm gonna go over light pressure, and then I'm gonna use 047 and I'm just gonna make little lines in the edges to create that depth, and in the center, and that kind of makes it look 3D. Well, I think that's it for it. If you want to do a background, then you can do the same thing. Let's say you want to do it. What color should we do it? If we want to do it green, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna go ahead and apply high pressure and then loosen it up, and then kind of do that all around the elephant, and that's gonna make it pop out even more. And I'm gonna keep doing that, and then I'm gonna show you how it looks at the end with a picture. But for now, we're done. I'm just gonna go around it, and it looks like we hit our 20 minutes exactly. So that was successful. We're finally done with this project. I'm gonna take a break next weekend from projects. However, I am gonna have a video for you guys that I've been planning, and it's gonna be a review of the Castle Art watercolor pencils. So stay tuned for that for next week, and don't forget to subscribe and like my video if you haven't done it yet, and leave me some comments if you would like to do so. Also, I have a few options for our next project, and I recently did this mermaid, and I started coloring too. It's obviously not done, but we can either do these together and work on some skin tones and things like that, or we can go more for floral in my book. Of course, I'm gonna leave links for my book down below, and as well as the mermaid if you would like to start on that already. And let me know which one of the two you would like to see for the next project we're gonna color together, and then we can decide on that. And I hope to see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed this part of the coloring, and I know I've been enjoying it a lot, and I hope you guys are feeling nice and relaxed now, and have a lovely Sunday, and I'll see you next time.